If you know anything about the 2021 Rangers, then you know they were bad. Like, really bad. Like, first 100 loss season since 1973 bad. But despite this, one of the greatest moments in Rangers history came during this season, on 2 nights in the middle of the summer. Nowadays, you may know Jonah Heim is one of the best catchers in the league, especially following his recent 4-win season where he started every postseason game for the world champion Texas Rangers. But this wasn't how it was in 2021, as Heim was essentially a nobody to everyone but Rangers fans. Heim was a 4th round pick out of high school and was never a highly rated prospect before making his debut with the A's in 2020. Following that 2020 season, Heim was a throw-in in a deal that sent longtime Ranger Elvis Andrus to Oakland, officially making Heim a Texas Ranger and setting our story in motion. It's July 31st, 2021. At this point in the season, the Rangers are an abysmal 37-67. Backstop duties have been almost equally split between veteran Jose Trevino and Heim this season, with Jonah getting the start tonight in a favorable matchup for the switch hitter against lefty Tyler Anderson. Earlier in the season, Heim had been one of the few bright spots for this struggling Rangers team, posting a 746 OPS in the months of May and June. Pretty good for a rookie catcher. But that pace proved to be unsustainable, as Heim has put up a dismal 554 OPS in 16 games since the start of July. Regardless, here he is at the plate with the chance to tie the game. As stated earlier, Heim is starting the game due to the Mariners' starting pitcher being a lefty, Heim's preferred opposing pitcher handness. After going down 0-2, Heim has worked the at-bat to a full count, putting himself in a position to potentially get on base. But Heim wants more than that. And when Tyler Anderson tries to paint a fastball low in the zone, Heim gets it, golfing the pitch into the left field seats and tying the game at 2. This homer is the clutchest hit of Heim's season at the moment, with the career-high 226 WPA. A huge moment indeed, but it would soon be overshadowed. We're now in the bottom of the 10th, with the Rangers trailing by 1. Heim is up with the chance to win the game if he can hit his second homer of the night, something he's never done in his career. A walk-off blast seems even more unlikely when you consider the fact Heim is now hitting from the left side, his weaker handness by far. If Heim were to hit a homer here, he would become the first switch hitter in Rangers history to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, with one of them being a walk-off. But Heim won't hit a homer here. No way. It seems even more impossible after he quickly goes down 0-2, but we've seen this before. As he did earlier, Heim battles back, and with the game on the line, Diego Castillo winds back and delivers an absolute cement mixer 2-2 slider in the bottom of the zone. Perfect for Heim, who launches it 416 feet into the Rangers bullpen for his first career walk-off. This rookie nobody catcher has done the unthinkable. He's made history and continues to shine as one of the few bright spots on this miserable Rangers team. The dugout goes wild as Heim slams his bat and yells out of joy as he rounds first base. It's a perfect moment. But our story doesn't end here, because the Rangers play the Mariners again tomorrow, and unbeknownst to anyone, it seems Heim may have another perfect moment in store for us. It's the next day now, August 1st. The Rangers are once again facing the Mariners, and it's not going too well for them. The Rangers are down 3-1 heading to the bottom of the 9th and only have a 9% chance to win the game. Heim is guaranteed an at-bat this inning, being due up 3rd, but the odds he has a chance to win the game by the time his at-bat comes around are very low. But the Rangers persevere as Nathaniel Lowe starts the inning off with a line drive single up the middle, putting Heim on deck, still representing the winning run. On just the 4th pitch of the inning, Andy Ibanez miraculously ties the game by lining a slider over the left field wall for a 2-run shot. Jonah Heim is now up at the plate with the chance to win it. Heim's only in the lineup due to a lefty starter for the 2nd game in a row. This time he's DHing. Here in the 9th though, he's up against a righty, which you know if you've been paying attention is not his preferred opposing pitcher handness. Heim steps up to the plate with the chance to do the unthinkable. If he can go back-to-back with Ibanez here, he'd become just the 12th player in MLB history to hit a walk-off homer on back-to-back days, joining a list with names such as Albert Pujols and Albert Bell. It would be the first time it's been done in over 10 years and the first time ever by a catcher. It would also be the first time anyone has ever accomplished the feat in a Rangers uniform. A chance to truly make history. In his previous 3 at-bats tonight, Heim is a pedestrian 1-for-3 with a single. Nothing to write home about, but the buzz in the home crowd tells you everything you need to know about what is expected out of him in this spot. With the chance to win it, Erik Swanson steps on the mound and the at-bat begins. Heim jumps on a first pitch fastball, but just misses it, fouling it back into the seats. The next pitch Heim takes, an uncompetitive eye-level fastball. On the 1-1 pitch, Swanson once again goes to the fastball for the third time, and Heim once again fouls it off for his second strike. In most situations like this, a 2-strike count would lead you to believe nothing is likely to happen besides an out, or maybe even a choked up base hit, but not in this case. We know what Heim can do in 2-strike counts from what we saw yesterday. He is absolutely still a threat. Swanson delivers the 1-2, another high fastball that Heim scoffs at. Heim has gone against the previous Rangers hitter's blitzkrieg approach from this inning and manufactured a 2-2 count. Swanson has thrown 4 straight high fastballs and figures he might be able to get the hitter looking with the fastball at the bottom of the zone. But Jonah Heim is not the average hitter today, and there is nothing Erik Swanson can do as he watches the man in the batter's box, this rookie, this nobody, smash his second walk-off home in a row. This one goes 405 feet, once again landing in the Rangers bullpen. Deja vu, a miracle, history, a beacon of hope in the midst of 5 straight seasons of failure. In the words of Rangers broadcaster Dave Raymond,
"These guys are fun again."
2 seasons later, the Texas Rangers would win their first ever World Series, with Jonah Heim, the longest tenured hitter on the team, being behind the plate for every single game of their miraculous playoff run.